ATS block party. We are here with our next party trick. This is Deanna and Audrey. And we are going to start working on more upper torso exercises. So we've been working a lot on lower body and balance, and now we're going to start working on upper body, barrel turns, body waves, aerobics, and arms. So our first more upper body party trick is getting us more into lateral flexion of the spine. We talked about lateral flexion a little bit when we were looking at the talk seam and some of those exercises and drills. But for things like our ribcage rotation and our barrel turn, we actually move that flexion up a little bit higher into our torsos to get those movements. So grab your block, come to a comfortable seated position, and place your block on its highest setting over on your right side. You got it. And then we're gonna take our forearm and just kind of hang out for a minute. Hey, Audrey.
Hi.
How's it going? Good. Okay. So we're just kind of hanging out here for a moment and just really relax down into it. Let everything kind of go. And now we want to start engaging the right side of our body, almost like we are pressing ourselves away from our block. Yeah. So, hey, we're just hanging out, chilling out. Oh my God, there's a spider. And then relax back down. And then contract. And then relax. And this time contract and hold it. So contracting and holding. So checking in with our shoulders. Are our shoulders equal and level like they were in our top seam prep video? So no leaning forward. We have our shoulders both pointing forward. Yeah, and then relax. Good. And then contract, 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 contract. And relax. And contract, 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 contract. And relax. Good. So if you are contracting your 100%, you should already be feeling that in your right side, okay? Let's do the other side. So taking your block, putting it over on your left side, and chilling out for a minute. Hey, Audrey.
Hey.
You pretty chill back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready for some ice cream though.
Ooh, ice cream. Okay, yeah. That's definitely it. We're having an ice cream party after this. Y'all are invited. Okay, so we're hanging out, we're thinking about our ice cream, and then we're going to get our ice cream. And then we're hanging out. And then we're contracting, 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 and release. Check in with your shoulders, make sure that your right shoulder is not rolling forward. We want both shoulders facing forward. And contract, 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 contract. And release. Let's do it again. And contract. Squeeze, 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 squeeze a little bit more. You got it, you got it, you got it. And release. Good. Okay, so that action of that contraction along the right side body that is pulling us away from our block is the same action that we're gonna get when we do our barrel turns shortly. That same contraction is something that you will feel when you start doing your rib cage rotations, right? So the very first part of your rib cage rotation and the very last part of your rib cage rotation, those sides of the rib cage rotation is where you're really feeling that contraction. The only difference is we're not letting our shoulder drop, right? We're just keeping our shoulders nice and level, but then just contracting from there. Let's try that, Audrey, since we're already here and kind of warmed up a little bit. So let's bring our hands down to our knees and finding our dance posture in our upper body. Let's just imagine for a moment that our block is over there and we are going to contract ourselves over to the left side and try to keep your shoulders nice and even and level. And then let's come back to center and let's contract over to the right side. And then come back to center. And let's do it again. Contracting over to the left. Come back to center. And contracting over to the right. And coming back to center. Do you feel it? Kind of feels really similar to what we were just doing, right? Only you had like a little bit of something you can kind of press against when you had the block. So let's try our ribcage rotation and just feel how that's going with all of that together. Okay, so we're going to start by moving away from our block that's over on the left. So taking our chest over to the right, and then engaging our upper back over to the right. So really contracting the right now, and the opening is on the left, and then relax back to center. Let's do that again. So we're contracting on the left, we're pressing ourselves away from this left block, right? So pressing myself away from this left block, coming back to center, and let's press ourselves away from the right block. And come back to center. Now let's make it all nice and round. So, contracting on the left, pressing ourselves away from the left block, taking that up for our forward part of our ribcage rotation, contracting on the right to move our ribcage rotation open on the left, and then coming back to center. Okay, doing it again. Contracting on the left, opening up on the right, contracting in the back, contracting on the right, opening up on the left, and then coming back to center. So, if you want to use your block and be thinking about taking your torso away from it and kind of relaxing here, that's really going to help you get into those movements. And then, Audrey, if that feels pretty good and you need to find a little more challenge, you can change the level of the block, right? And now you're really pressing yourself away. So you can continue to challenge yourself with the level of the block. Cool, right? Okay, so try that out. Send us your videos. Remember, we want to practice this lateral flexion, but then of course when we're practicing with our ribcage rotation, we are keeping our shoulders nice and level. The whole point of this one is really feeling these muscles contracted on each side. You can use the block to do that. Cool?
Yes.
Let's go eat some ice cream.
Yes.
Okay, well first we have to dance. 2 hours, then ice cream. Okay, see you at the next party trick. Bye.